Hello, Eric. You are a true Hollywood legend. You are
Thank you.
working with some great, amazing directors as Bob Fosse, Stuart Rosenberg, Andreas Konchalovsky, Larry Cohen, Philip Joannou, John Irving, Luis Loza, Ben Stiller, Michael Lester, Christopher Nolan, Sylvester Stallone, Paul Thomas Anderson. How do you choose the project to work on as this movie?
How do I choose?
Yes, the movie, the
Well,
project.
I have two readers who read scripts for me, and when they like a script, they write a synopsis of it and they put the synopsis on my desk. If I like the synopsis, I will read the script. If I didn't like the script, I say I want to be in your movie, and then I hand it over to my manager, who is my wife, who does my deal, and then I go make a movie. And this movie was the synopsis was on my desk with the script, because it's a very short script, and I read it and was crazy about it. And this movie, it promotes the cause of kindness, and I don't have a lot of opportunity to promote the cause of kindness in many of my movies. So I was very happy to be in this and to have fun playing it.
Hello, Dan. In a few words, can you talk a little about the main plot of this film?
I'm sorry, about the what?
Sorry, the main plot, the synopsis, the story of this film.
The plot. I'm sorry. Yes, the main plot is basically a struggling single father has a challenge where his daughter has a birthday and nobody shows up, and she's very disappointed by that. And he realizes that there's a secret organization of people that can enhance a disappointed child's birthday in their time of need, called the International Birthday Network. So at that point, our main character basically becomes a star worker for this secret organization, and along with the help of his daughter, helps fulfill a lot of birthday dreams for other kids in need as the movie progresses. And they all learn a little bit about the importance of being keeping that special day special, for lack of a better word.
Eric, how did you create your character Rick on this film? Which one was it? How did you create your character for this film?
How did he create the character for the film?
Yeah.
It was on the page for me. It was on the page, and I said to Dan, my boss, I said, "What do you want to see?" And he gave me a brief description, and I said, "Like this," and he said, "That's good, like that." And that's kind of how we did it.
For both,
right, Dan?
Nice. For both, which are for you the good ingredients to create a good comedy as this one?
Well, comedy is very serious stuff. Comedy is not lighthearted. Comedy is as hard as intense drama, and you have to make it look easy, or else it's laborious and not funny. So comedy's tough. I'm not great at comedy. I ask my bosses, like Dan, I ask them a lot of times, show me what you want to see. So even if they do it badly, they will do it so I understand what they're after. Because comedy is not my forte, and it's not my instinct, but I love it, and it's a lot of fun. And this movie is so endearing, and Jason is so funny.
And you, Dan?
Well, I think that comedy comes from truth, you know. So a lot of the funny things that happen in life, they're funny because they're true. So I think it's all about just kind of finding those moments in life that we can all relate to, that make us chuckle. And fortunately, I had a very smart cast. You know, again, like for everyone from obviously Eric, but Jason London and Charlotte Ciano, who played the little girl, and Fred Sullivan, who played the Mr. J character. Very, very smart, intelligent actors who kind of get it, for lack of a better word. And when everybody's kind of working with those same mental skill, that same mental skill set, the humor is easier to achieve. So, you know, I think there was a lot of smart people, a lot of bright people that came together to make some really funny moments happen.
Eric, what can you tell us about your collaboration with Jason London, Anna Marie Dobbins, Fred Sullivan, and Charlotte Siano for this movie?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you.
So what can you tell us about your collaboration with the main cast of this movie?
The collaboration was moment to moment because we had no rehearsal and we just met on the set. So it was all about being kind and also listening. It was just about that. That was the collaboration.
As an actor with such an impressive filmography, do you think you have more freedom to be an artist in an independent movie as this one?
It all depends on your boss. And my boss was Dan for this. Dan gives complete freedom to the actor if he's bringing something to the table. He doesn't let you waste his time, but if you're bringing something, he will let you try anything. He let Jason rock and roll, and Jason was fantastic. But he also kept Jason lined up. He would say, let's try this, but drop the part about blah, blah, blah. I mean, you know, they would talk, they would edit as they went. And he is a collaborator, and he's a young guy, but he's very calm, and he's an old soul in his approach, and that he's very low key. He's very calm. And what I like best about Dan is how he was with the kid. He was really cool with the kid, and he always got down on eye level with the kid when he talked to him. And I just really admired him, how he was with the kid. And because, you know, the kid was a kid, and the kid was good in the movie, but the kid was still just a kid. And he made him happy to be there. And one of the most tedious, boring places in the world for any kid is a movie set. So he was really good with the kid. I was impressed with him. And I like the guy.
Thank you so much, Eric.
I mean, I'll get over it, but I like the guy.
Dan, what impact has the current pandemic on your work on this movie, for example? Which impact has the current pandemic on your work as a director?
What impact did the pandemic have?
Yeah, which impact has yeah.
Well, you know, it's always a challenge because when we act, we're like a family, right? When we're working on a movie, we're like a family. The crew is so close, and you're in close proximity, and you can't help but after an exciting take, you want to go up to someone and get in their face and high five them and, you know, shake hands or whatever, the excitement of doing something good, but you have to create this space now. So it is a weird thing, you know. I think that the biggest thing was, I could tell you a little story, and my producers might, now I guess they wouldn't be mad at me for saying it now because nothing happened and the movie's over. But we did have one day where, you know, we thought that we might have had a COVID test positive, and it was a false alarm. False alarm, nothing happened, but it was a situation for like, there was a 30-minute period where everyone was freaking out, and we were trying to figure out like, oh my God, we're gonna have to shut down for 3 or 4 days. Who gets to go home? Who stays here? Who gets to go? And thankfully we tested everybody again, and it turned out that it was a false positive and everything was fine. But that just gave us like a tiny little glimpse into what could happen and how quickly an entire production could be derailed if somebody tests positive. So it's a ticking time bomb, man. I mean, there's no other way to say it. Like, you have to take all of these precautions. Don't get me wrong. It has to be done. But there is always this element of fear where it's like, at any point, oof, somebody tests positive, we all have to go home, and that vastly changes our schedule. So it's a thing for sure.
Eric, in this film, you play the villain again. Do you enjoy playing such characters?
Do I what such characters?
Villains, bad man, for example.
Well, this guy's not what you call a villain. I mean, he's not a great person, but he's not a villain. No. I love playing bad guys because bad guys always get the best clothes. They always get the best car. They always get the hottest wife, hottest divorce, and they almost always get to die. So you have fun being a bad guy, and being a good guy is kind of dull for me.
Eric, are there any French directors you would like to work with?
Oh, there are many. Eliza?
Yeah.
What's our list of two directors to work with?
Well, you'd like to work with PTA again.
Oh yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson again. That was a great
You'd like to work
experience.
with Damien Giselle again.
I just got through working with Damien Giselle. That is the most fun director I've worked with since Dan. He was so much fun to be with.
It's for Babylon.
And,
The movie is Babylon.
Yeah, Babylon.
Yeah.
Babylon. Yeah. I play Margot Robbie's daddy.
want to keep working with Danny McBride.
And the most favorite job I've ever gotten, I have right now, and it's on Righteous Gemstones. Danny McBride, it's an overused and abused word, but he is a genius. And I'm on his show now, and I am so happy to be there. I can't see straight.
What advice would you give to someone who would like to be an actor as you? To work a lot, to read a lot, to see most a lot of movies?
No, the only advice I would give to a young actor, I said this earlier when Dan and I were talking, is you need to treat everybody you meet like they're going to be your boss next week, because they might be. This industry goes through such changes in status and power and everything that everybody has the opportunity to be a boss. So you have to act like it.
And my last questions, which are your current projects, Dan and Eric's?
Well, I'm on Righteous Gemstones, and I have Babylon coming out. Yeah. Damien Giselle's new movie.
And you, Dan?
I have a documentary on Muhammad Ali Jr. Called My Father, Muhammad Ali, and it tells the story of the at times strained relationship between the famous fighter and his son.
And to finish, I would like to show you something that I keep since '86, because I met you, Eric, on a tonnage, on a shooting. It was one of the very big moments of my life. Thank you, Eric.
Let me see.
Please.
You disappeared.
Yeah, you vanished. What happened?
Yeah. Sorry. I will send you I will show the photo later.
Okay.
Because it was a great moment. And Eric, I am a huge fan of your work.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you very much. Do you speak French?
Oui, tout à fait.
Eliza? My wife is fluent in French.
No, I'm not fluent.
Bonsoir, Lisa.
Où êtes-vous? Vous êtes ici
Bien.
en France? Ici?
Oui, je suis en France. Mon équipe est également à Los Angeles. Nous sommes sur deux villes différentes. Et nous faisons des interviews en France et aux États-Unis. Je suis un très grand fan du travail d'Eric. Pour moi, c'est un immense acteur. Il est vraiment impressionnant dans chacun de ses rôles.
Merci, c'est très bien. Alors, il voudrait travailler plus en France parce qu'il a fait ça autrefois.
D'accord.
C'est une bonne idée. Alors, si vous voyez les films qui veut Eric, nous sommes là. D'accord?
Parfait. Merci beaucoup. Passez une très bonne journée. I see you. Bye bye.
Bonne journée.
Bye.